Hi folks, Ron Barlow here. A word came into my mind this morning. The word worldview. Everybody has a worldview. That sounds like a highfalutin word about all kinds of philosophy and that. But no, your worldview is what you've developed from the time you began to pay attention to the world as a child. What you've thought, what you've felt, what you've come to know about what you think is true. And you've developed a person that you may be proud of, or you may also be aware that you can always create a better version of yourself. If you don't believe that, I'm pretty surprised, but I'm not surprised that a lot of people spend no time doing it and they push it aside as unnecessary. I had a job working as a real estate salesperson, and the broker saw a paperback book sitting on my desk called You Can Become the Person That You Want to Be. It's by Robert Schuller, the Crystal Cathedral. He's a positive thinking minister, and he has a lot of great people on his show. I loved his show. You can become the person you want to be. Now, there's only one way to do that, is by being brainwashed. Finding ways to brainwash yourself. You remember a guy named Zig Ziglar, motivational speaker? He was always said this: motivation doesn't last. You're right. You go to these conferences, you go to these places, you hear all this stuff, and it doesn't last. Well, neither does bathing. That's why you need to do it every day. You need to do both of them every day. In terms of developing your mindset, the prosperity team that I'm working with has a live call every day at 9 a.m. every weekday where we work on developing our mindset. I put together a blog with a little inside view of Paul Hutchins in his home talking on the phone to the people that are all going through a book such as Think and Grow Rich or some kind of a positive thinking book. They read it in advance and then they prepare to sit down and go over it again with Paul. He reads it to them. Or maybe they haven't read it. It's like if you were a kid, you probably didn't always do your homework. Well, and then the people get to participate and discuss what they've read that day, what part of the book. So this is an unbelievable thing. We need to combat against all the input that's coming into us. It's mostly negative. We need to wash our brains of all that. And the more time we spend every day doing that, whether it's listening to that call or listening to CDs in your car radio that are moving you in the right direction as far as personal development, the better we'll end up becoming. That's all for now. So check that blog. It's always right down below here when I put this video on.